Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing well, thanks. It's a beautiful day outside. How about you?
I agree, the weather is amazing. I woke up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. Did you do anything fun over the weekend?
Actually, I went on a hiking trip with some friends. We explored a nearby trail and enjoyed the breathtaking views. It was a much-needed break from the usual routine. How about you? How was your weekend?
That sounds like a fantastic adventure. As for me, I had a more relaxed weekend. I caught up on some reading and tried out a new recipe. It was nice to have some downtime. By the way, have you seen any good movies lately?
Oh, absolutely. I watched this new sci-fi film that just came out. The special effects were incredible, and the storyline kept me on the edge of my seat. I highly recommend it. Speaking of movies, do you have any favorite genres or recommendations?
I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. I'm a fan of various genres, but lately, I've been leaning towards romantic comedies. There's something comforting about watching a feel-good movie with a touch of humor. As for recommendations, have you seen Crazy, Stupid, Love? It's a charming film with a great cast.
Oh, I love that movie. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone were fantastic together. Their chemistry was undeniable. Thanks for reminding me. It's been a while since I last watched it. By the way, have you been following any interesting TV shows or series?
Definitely. I recently started watching a new crime drama series that has been receiving rave reviews. The intricate plot lines and the suspenseful cliffhangers keep me hooked. It's one of those shows where you can't stop watching just one episode. How about you? Any TV shows you're currently into?
Absolutely, I'm a big fan of crime dramas as well. Currently, I've been following this captivating psychological thriller series. The character development is exceptional, and the twists and turns always leave me guessing. It's like solving a puzzle with each episode. If you enjoy intense shows, this one might be right up your alley.
Oh, I love psychological thrillers. The suspense and mind games make for an engrossing viewing experience. I'll definitely check out the series you mentioned. It sounds right up my alley. Thanks for the recommendation. By the way, have you traveled anywhere interesting recently?
You're welcome. I'm sure you'll enjoy the series. As for traveling, I haven't been on a trip lately, but I did go on a memorable vacation a few months ago. I visited a picturesque coastal town and spent my days exploring the beaches and trying out local cuisines. It was such a rejuvenating experience. How about you? Have you been on any exciting trips or have travel plans in the near future?
That sounds wonderful. There's nothing quite like the combination of beautiful scenery and delicious food to make a trip memorable. As for me, I haven't traveled recently, but I'm planning a weekend getaway to a nearby city. I'm excited to immerse myself in the local culture, visit museums, and try out some famous landmarks. It'll be a refreshing change of scenery.
That sounds like a fantastic weekend getaway. Exploring a new city and immersing yourself in its culture is always an enriching experience. I'm sure you'll have a great time visiting museums and landmarks. If you need any recommendations or tips, feel free to ask me. Have you been to that city before, or will it be your first time?
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to it. It will actually be my first time visiting that city, so any recommendations would be greatly appreciated. Are there any must-see attractions or hidden gems that you would suggest?
Absolutely. One place you shouldn't miss is the local art museum. They have a stunning collection of both classic and contemporary artworks. It's a perfect way to immerse yourself in the city's artistic side. Another hidden gem is a charming cafe tucked away in a quiet corner of the city. They serve the most delicious pastries and have a cozy atmosphere. It's a great spot to unwind and enjoy a cup of coffee. And if you're up for some adventure, there's a beautiful park on the outskirts of the city with breathtaking hiking trails. It offers stunning panoramic views of the surrounding landscape.
Those recommendations sound fantastic. I'll definitely add the art museum and cafe to my list. I love exploring local art scenes, and indulging in pastries sounds like a delightful treat. The hiking trails in the park also sound like a wonderful way to connect with nature. I can't wait to experience all of it. Thank you so much for sharing these tips. Have you visited any other cities recently that you would recommend?
You're welcome. I'm glad you found the recommendations helpful. As for other cities, I recently had the opportunity to visit a vibrant metropolis known for its lively nightlife and cultural diversity. The city has a bustling food scene with a wide variety of international cuisines, and its architectural landmarks are truly impressive. Exploring the vibrant neighborhoods and trying out different cuisines was an unforgettable experience. If you're a fan of street art, there are also numerous alleyways where local artists have created stunning murals.
That sounds amazing. The combination of a lively nightlife, diverse food options, and architectural wonders sounds like a dream. I've always appreciated street art, so the idea of exploring those colorful murals is really intriguing. I'll make sure to keep that city in mind for future travel plans. Thanks for sharing your experiences. On a different note, have you been involved in any interesting hobbies or activities lately?
Absolutely. Lately, I've been exploring my creativity through painting. It's been a wonderful way to unwind and express myself. I've been experimenting with different techniques and subject matters, and it's been quite fulfilling. Additionally, I've started practicing yoga, which has had a positive impact on my overall well-being. The combination of physical exercise and mindfulness has helped me find balance and inner peace. How about you? Have you picked up any new hobbies or activities recently?
That's fantastic. Painting and yoga both sound like excellent ways to foster self-expression and well-being. As for me, I recently joined a book club, and it's been a wonderful experience. Reading and discussing books with like-minded individuals has opened up my perspective and introduced me to literary works I may not have discovered otherwise. It's been intellectually stimulating and a great way to connect with others who share the same passion for reading. I'm also trying my hand at gardening, and it's incredibly rewarding to see plants grow and flourish under my care.
That's fantastic. Being part of a book club must be such a rewarding experience. It's a great way to explore new genres, exchange perspectives, and dive deeper into the literary world. And gardening is such a fulfilling hobby. There's something magical about witnessing the growth and transformation of plants. It's a wonderful way to connect with nature and create a beautiful and peaceful environment. Have you discovered any standout books or encountered any gardening challenges that you've had to overcome?
Absolutely. The book club has introduced me to some hidden literary gems that I would have otherwise missed. We recently read a thought-provoking memoir that sparked passionate discussions. It's amazing how a book can resonate with different individuals in unique ways. As for gardening, I've faced my fair share of challenges, particularly with pest control and finding the right balance of watering and sunlight for different plants. However, I've been learning and adapting along the way, seeking advice from seasoned gardeners and experimenting with different strategies. It's a continuous learning process, but the joy of seeing a thriving garden makes it all worthwhile.
It's wonderful to hear about the engaging discussions sparked by the book club. Books have a remarkable ability to unite people and stimulate deep conversations. And kudos to you for your determination in overcoming gardening challenges. It's true that gardening requires patience, observation, and adapting to the needs of each plant. It's all part of the journey, and the sense of accomplishment when your garden flourishes is truly rewarding. Speaking of challenges, have you taken on any other personal goals or aspirations recently?
Thank you. Alongside my involvement in the book club and gardening, I've also set a personal goal of learning a new musical instrument. I've always been fascinated by the sound of the piano, so I've started taking lessons. It's been a humbling experience, as learning an instrument requires dedication and practice, but it's also incredibly fulfilling. I find joy in every small improvement I make. Additionally, I've been exploring ways to incorporate mindfulness and meditation into my daily routine to cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and self-awareness. How about you? Have you embarked on any personal goals or embarked on new ventures recently?
That's wonderful. Learning to play a musical instrument is a beautiful journey. The piano is a versatile instrument that can bring so much joy and emotional expression. I'm sure with dedication and practice, you'll become an accomplished pianist. And incorporating mindfulness and meditation into your routine is a fantastic way to find inner peace and balance amidst the busyness of life. As for me, I've recently started volunteering at a local charity organization. It's been incredibly fulfilling to give back to the community and make a positive impact on the lives of others. It's a small step, but I believe that every effort counts.